Welcome to part 2 of our late IHP show with your 5D mystic, and let's get straight to what we were discussing about love and fear as they coexist when you are a person who knows to get home to your first 3 years of life. Okay, so you get earned secure attachment and or you have it. Here it is. So when you understand that your body is here to protect you, it's an embodied brain, you won't be ashamed of fear, also because I got a child-centric environment. So fear and love come together, and in relationships, if I have people that do not respect that I am a scaredy cat and that they tease, I don't take it personally. I'm a 44-year-old woman, and I know how to tell people that I don't want to be their friends, and to try and explain it's not personal, but we don't vibe. Okay, and so this is the part where I do empathize. No, I have compassion. I go beyond the empathy thing. I can understand that a grown human being will be upset, but I can also understand if I've given you clear directive communication, meaning by not speaking to you, that I made it clear that I was not really, vibing. So the point is, you present it to me, I'm going to say, look, I'm not vibing. I thought in 3 years it would have been clear, but I guess you don't know that, so let me spell it out since you've brought it up. Okay? And that's because when people are drunk, acting like they're adolescent and not ever growing up, they think they can. No, they don't think. They're on a karma wheel. So their fight response, their teenager is leading the way. They're hypervigilant, sympathetic is, using up their energy. So long story short, we're going to leave those individuals alone because they're only doing fear. They don't have love in fear. When they get little pumps of adrenaline rushes because they do high-risk things or they think they're acting cool or whatever it is that they used to do, yeah, that's not called love. It's called your body is getting older and your biochemistry is really poison at a certain point. So yeah, you're not helping yourself. You're really just doing something that's a facade, and you'll notice, because if you're more energetic in the morning, great. If you're not, well then there you go. So the biochemistry of people who don't move into their ventral vagal state, yeah, that's unfortunate. So yes, the first 3 years of your life is important, and anyone who wants earned secure attachment can get back home, because there's plenty of therapists out there who are sharing how secure attachment is the love energy. No, it's a love biochemistry, because see, when you're comfortable like me being myself with anyone and everyone, even when fear's around, it's not, oh my God, am I inadequate? Am I, what? Did you think that I would have felt that I was a piece of shit because you discarded me? No, I mean, I would feel very upset and blue, not like a piece of shit. I didn't do anything. Piece of shit would mean that I treated you in a certain way, which I didn't, and I don't. Now, I can know for who I'm a piece of shit, and that's exactly where, if I am, I already know what happened. I know I could talk about it. Don't have to. I got called piece of shit. One of my friends, she decided not to speak to me ever again, and she told a friend of mine to tell me about it, and she was older than me, and I said, are you serious? She told you to tell me? Why didn't she just tell me herself? No, she doesn't want to speak to you at all, Maria, at all, because you didn't do this thing. You didn't call her. When you found out about the thing, I was waiting for her to tell me. I didn't know I was supposed to call her to tell. What the hell, really? How old is she? She's older than me. So that's what happened when empowered women and men, or theys for anyone, meet any person who's a manipulative, desperate, love-dependent, porous, they don't get Terry real. That's fear. All of that, fear, 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 fear. So love is very consistent. Means I can consistently be a person that you can rely on. I don't have moods. I have moods, but that's not like a teenager. Or no, just in general, just because I have a mood doesn't mean I'm gonna, like my BFFF, when she lied to me about cheating with my boyfriend in my face, and then with her, I did something wrong, which was throw somebody else under the bus, which I learned from, and I appreciate that I learned how never, ever, ever to do any of that with anyone, because that was not nice. And people that you love and you think will tell you the truth, they lie to you and throw other people under the bus, double not nice. Waited 7 days before I went, because I'm like, you know what, I need a break from her right now, because I'm going to say things I don't mean, and I don't want to do that. I'm emotional. My emotions are not facts, nor are my thoughts. I'm not going to cast a stone. Jesus taught me how not to. They didn't do anything evil, Knievel, medieval. And maybe I used that word, but I did tell, hey, God, I don't see evil. By the time I was 18 or 19, I see suffering. And then I see a lot of, what is this? Suffering. Oh, now I know what it is. It's called a shame cycle in a 1-year-old who doesn't have an owner who wants to get back home to themselves. So today I know what it is. It's called low self-esteem, indirect communicators, passive-aggressive. They go watch movies and they think that that's highlight of the life. Dysregulated, modulated, embodied self. And I'm thinking, no, it's not. It's not the highlight of anything because your body's fizzling out by the minute while your 1-year-old waits for you at home and your 3-year-old. And yes, it's a little bit, no, it's a lot tough. It's a lot tough. It's a lot scary. Here's the part. We get it. There's Patrick Tiahan. He's a childhood trauma survivor. He's healed and healing, and he talks. He's a therapist. He tells his community, remember, there's cowardice out there. They don't want to do emotional lifting. They're lazy. And then there's people who say, well, they said I was doing a good job, so I'm going to keep my avoidant attachment because everybody's talking about avoidance bad. Are we doing this group thing instead of thinking about getting back home to healed body? Oh, I love the coaches. Attachment coaches for styles, not categories. Because, secure attachment is boring. Now, what I find boring is a push and pull attitude. And really what it is like, what are you doing? Okay, you know what? I don't do a tug of war. I do tango. Tango is passionate. It means you hold me close. In fact, I've danced really nice. And it was not a push and pull. Nope. Great dance. One of my best dances ever. I've shared this story. And this was in a disco. And in discos, I would usually have a specific way I would dance so that men would avoid coming up behind me because I didn't want that. This person, they were very respectful. And I trust my gut always, not just sometimes. And my gut said, yeah, we're going to dance with him. And as we danced, I was a princess. I was like, wow, because I get awkward. See, when I dance in a certain type of dancing, I get really, really awkward. And I have not found any man except for that man. The only man who helped me dance like a princess and a queen. I was like, wow. And I remembered my university course with dancing, where our teacher, when she came in, she said, I don't care if you're feminists, any of you. The man leads, and it's because he's going to know how to move you. And she showed us, and it's true. It's true because they'll move you. And I have scoliosis, which means that I'm also not straight. So long story short, I asked this man at the end of our dance. First I said, look, you're not getting anything out of this. Make sure you know this. I don't do this stuff. I don't even know who you are. But thank you. You're so fun to dance with. And I said, what do you do for a living? And he's like, I'm a stripper. I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, you're good at obviously what you do because you had me dancing like a princess, and he was not slimy in any way, shape, or form. Not even a little bit. I don't dance with the slimy energy. And I did meet at least one person that I was like, okay, I need to get away from this human being because the minute they touch me is the minute that I So yeah, there's different types of ways that we perceive each other, by the way, because we're all nervous systems. So I have to use words to describe to you aspects. But to end our lovely episode, love is when you're secure to be yourself. And fear is an emotion we all have. And fear dominates my lovely Maria body because I'm going to keep myself safe, which is why I don't feel shame. And when I did that demo, remember, after I felt pure fear, so out of my whole mystic experience of ascension, the 5D mystics, Kundalini awakening is not anything humongous. And actually, when it happens to you organically, it's the best because it means that you were meant to be on this journey. Those who are pushing themselves, I'm going to say, I hope that every person that's a holistic practitioner starts to understand the importance and value of having a good therapist with them that knows somatics, EMDR, and child parts work. Because they really do a disservice to any human being that has a 1-year-old and 3-year-old that is scared shitless, and then they go and do something like that. People have killed themselves. This is not funny and it's not a joke, which is why taking seriously anything mental health is of all people who care about people. So love and fear coexist for reasons. We're all human beings, and the attachment and trauma human sciences researchers, they help to bring us together, not divide us. Unlike echo chambers of Pinocchios with bodies that are of wood, because you have non-bilateral integration the minute that you're talking about the human species as there not being kindness and goodness and compassion. Because you don't know anything about the first 3 years of the life of people. If you would have gotten educated, then you would know, again, not made up shit. But love and fear, let's build secure attachment relationships, and let's be kind and compassionate. Tune in for more.